Hi everybody, it's Beauty on Flinders here. We are doing today a smoky eye look. You're going to need a few different products, and the reason why I'm doing this is because we put on our Instagram a little poll to see what you would like to learn, and the options were between a bigger lip, how to do a bigger lip with some makeup techniques, and how to do a smoky eye. And they got 50-50 each. So we're gonna just do them both, okay? So happy Friday. Okay, so the products that we're going to use here are basically just, you need a base, you need a darker color to do the smoky eye. So we're gonna use Onyx for that. We're gonna use Mulberry for the base. This is a pinky base, but the thing is, I'm not gonna actually explain so much about all the Senegence products because there is so many different products and colors and ways and the versatility. Like, there really is no limit to what you can actually do. So you really just need to come in, or we can come to you. So I'll just tell you what I'm going to do and try and make it as quick as possible. Okay, and then I'm going to use this as my background color, which is Pink Posy. I'm going to use our black eyeliner for the inner waterline, and I have got obviously a mascara and our Undersense. I'm not going to put on lashes with this look. This is just something for you today to see. And I'm going to be using three different brushes. Sorry, I've just got the other one here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so one is to sort of pat a color on, and then you need a blending brush. So that's really the trick here with the Senegence eyeshadows, is a bit of dab and then a blend. So I'm going to show you how I do this. And I'm going to show you how I create that perfect look on the side there. And I do that with sticky tape. Some people might say this is cheating. I don't really care how you do anything, to be honest, as long as you're comfortable, you're happy, and you get it done. So I try to do from the flare of my nose. Now, I know it's going to look like it's really far out. I'm going to have to try and see if I can do this in here. I know it looks like it's like all the way under there, but you want to actually link that part. So you want to make sure that when you're doing a smoky eye, it really has to connect with that bottom part of your eye. Otherwise, it doesn't actually look like a smoky eye. You just kind of look like you're disconnected. Okay, so let's get started with our base. We'll do our base, which is Mulberry. Now, I've already got my shadow. I've already got my foundation on, and I know that you would probably do this the other way around, but again, just for the purposes of the video. Okay, so I'm just going to dab that in there like that, all the way, and you can do it right up to the top because you want to make this blend. And the idea is to try and make it look as seamless as possible. This is probably not going to actually start. I've never done it this way before. I would normally do my eyes first. Okay, and then you get your blending brush and you just soften that in there. Okay, so we don't have a line. See that? You don't need to use very much of these products. They go a very long way. So you can see now I have pink base as my eyes. Now what I want to do is I want to have this as my background color. This is called Pink Posy. It's a slightly terracotta color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little sort of line there. And I'm just going to dab that in so that it's kind of like a terracotta base. Now, notice how I'm doing more of dabbing rather than windscreen wiping, because I want to keep that pigment, okay? And then you go in with your blending brush and you can do that bit of a blend out there. Because you see, the blending is what will make it look like you're losing color, okay? And we don't want to lose that pigment in there because that's what we're going to eventually build up, okay? So I'll do that on the other side. You can see that I've deepened that up a little bit. You'll also notice that this actually doesn't take very long. It does a little bit here because I am finding it a little bit hard to do this with the mirror. Without a mirror, I'm doing it directly into the phone. But when I'm doing my makeup normally, it's really not that hard to do because there's no fallout. It doesn't take that long. Okay, so you can see I'm deepening up the sides in there. Now I'm just going to grab a little bit of that Pink Posy again, and I'm just going to go underneath my eye, right under there. Okay, now I'm going to connect those lines, okay? That's the whole point of the tape. And then when you take it off, you get this beautiful clean look. Okay, and you can use this fluffy brush as well. Okay. Now at this point, this is where I'd like to go in with my eyeliner. Now the reason why I like to do that is because I kind of want to smoke up the underneath of my eye first so that when I get up to the top here, I can get an idea of how dark I want to go. You can do this anyway, so you can do the top first and then do underneath, but I'm just going to show you how I do this. Okay, so we're going to use this. This is our eyeliner. Don't freak out. Well, I mean, you can. It's gonna be pretty black. So if you put that directly onto your eye, you will probably have a heart attack. So what we're going to do is, again, with our two brushes in tote, one to dab, one to blend. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a little bit on the actual brush. See that? It's very potent. Okay, and I'm going to do that just in this sort of section here. Again, I'm doing a real tap and blend. And if you notice, I'm not going all the way across, okay? I'm just sort of doing it in this outer edge here, okay? This is what will give you that smoky look. All right, and then you go directly in with this and you do that. Now see how that kind of blends into nothing? Now you just keep building that up to as dark as you want to go, okay? So you can see the difference there. Okay, now see how it blends into nothing all over the lid? That's because I've used the blending brush. So you need to work with two brushes when you're doing work like this, okay? So again, I'm just gonna tap that little bit there, okay? I'm just gonna dab that there. In here, just to make that sort of a little bit more whiter. When I'm doing this look, like if I'm singing or doing a full face with lashes, I love to do this with white because it really just opens up my eyes. Okay, now remember I used this to dab on the black, so don't go in and use that same one there. You want to use a different brush. Look, you can even just use your fingers, but just give that a tap like this. And that'll just open up your eye even more. See? You can get very creative. You can do lots of different colors. You can do pinks in here. You could do a green. You could do a blue. The rainbow collection is pretty fabulous. You can get these for $32 each. They are amazing colors. They're not gonna budge, smudge. I'm gonna have all of this on by 10 o'clock tonight. I do love being a Bold and Beautiful fan and waking up with it all on in my face. It's incredible. And I know people say don't sleep in your makeup, but this is not normal makeup. This is Senegence. So you will find that it won't actually, it's not bad for your skin because it's full of Seneplex. Now I'm gonna take these off. And I should have a fairly good line there apart from the fact that it was sticking to my foundation. Again, you wouldn't do it that way, but we did it that way for the purpose of the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a little bit of Candlelight. Now, Candlelight is a base for the eyes. It's a beautiful eyeshadow. You can also actually use it as concealer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a line there and a okay, again, it's not gonna come off. I'm just gonna do a little bit there and a little bit there. Oh. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is connect that little bit so it becomes like a V. Okay, I know it doesn't look perfect, but when you smudge it out, it's going to be gorge. Okay. So again, the blend is your friend. This is a very quick eye. Like, honestly, this is very quick. I wouldn't have, like, I mean, I can do it quickly, but when you're trying to explain it all, it does take a little bit longer. So I find the tape really helps me. So that's the look. You can see you can build it up again. You can put white in there. You can put a bit of gold. Actually, maybe we'll put a bit of rose gold in there. Let's just make it a party. Let's make it a glitter party. So this is rose gold shimmer. Now with the shimmer eyeshadows, you want to make sure that you are dabbing again. And I'll use the same brush that I used to tap in that mulberry. There we go. Now you can go in, highlight the brow bone. You can put some in the corner there. You can put on your false lashes. Obviously there's so much you can do. Bigger lips, and I'll do that in another video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you.